Good morning. Welcome back. So, where have I been? Right, so it's a bit of a long story. It's got to be brew. We're at work. I've just dropped Aaron off. I'm on a week off, first of all, so I'm going to be making videos this week. So you're going to get some fresh content. Yeah. So I think the last video you got from me was something to do with indoor larking. Um, one of the antique stalls. I had another one ready to go from Darwin Antique Centre, edited, ready to put up. And me and John went to look for a World War II plane crash up on the moors at the back of Burnley. Now, people think it's easy, it's an easy walk. The hill is 400 metres above sea level, so it's higher than Pendle, which is one of the biggest hills in the area. But because it's such a gradual slope, you don't actually realise. And it's bleak. It's really bleak. They call it Black Hamilton. And that's to do with the peat and the clay on there. It's jet black. It's like the terrain, it's quite an easy terrain. There's a footpath up to the trig point, blah, blah, blah. But the plane crash is off the beaten track, quite a way off. We went, I think it was about 3 mile to the plane crash. But you had to go down the valley through the heather, through like runoffs, like general runoffs for the water courses and stuff. And then on the way back, we decided it might be easier to follow the valley down and come back through the grass. Now it's like swamp grass, moor grass, so it grows in big clumps. Um, and for some stupid reason, I went out without any food, any snacks, any trail snacks, any drinks. We had no water. Uh, but I didn't really think anything. It was like, right, let's go, let's set off. So we went. Um, Quite a nice day. Didn't realise what we were going to get. And also, completely underestimated it. That the fact that when the sun bakes down on hot clay and peat, it reflects back at you. And it gets like twice as hot. So we ended up at 17 degrees, quickly jumped to about 23 degrees up on the moors. I know, looking a bit grufty as well. Need a haircut. Um, yeah, it was. It got a bit strange. So we hit the grasses, and underneath the grasses was hidden water, like swamp, up to your ankles, up to your knees. I went up to a thigh in one hole. We had lots of water courses, runoffs, so we had to dodge them and avoid them. Every time you stepped on the grass, you just went straight through. Um, Now, some of you might know I've got a bad knee as well, due to a motorbike crash. So I've got like 6, 7 pins in there and a big steel rod holding my shin together. Um, and once if I overwork it, it goes. I can't really do much with it. Um, and the constant falling and the constant like terrain changes and through the swamps, through the grass, through the grasses. You know, it actually did me in. We were literally minutes from. Sorry, I'm trying to steady it phone. We were minutes from literally calling air ambulance, or mountain rescue. It got that bad. We were both dehydrated. See you in a bit, Tim. Give Rory my best, will you? All right, good. All right, mate. Um, yeah, that's how serious it was. It was really bad. We were both dehydrated, both hungry, and it was completely due to lack of planning. I checked the maps, and from the maps, it only planned from the car park to the start of the walk, which was half a mile. So I kind of just guesstimated in my head. I checked on a map how far it'd be, and it looked about 1.5 miles. It ended up being 3. So it was 3 mile there, up onto the trig, up and across like moorland, swamp moorland. Like the paths were just sheep paths, really. They weren't really walking paths or defined by hikers. I didn't see a single animal. We didn't see a single bird. We didn't see a single sheep. It was bleak. It was like just, yeah, mental. Um, and it was quite dangerous, all because I completely underestimated it. And I never do that. If we ever, every time we go out, I always plan it. I always like, right, we'll need this, this, and this, and I always take everything we need. But yeah, I don't know what I did. Just had a bit of a brain fart that day, and completely just went out of my head. Got in the car, set off on a walk, and that were it. That's all I could think about. We found the crash, and I actually made a really, really good video, which is gutting, because on the way back, I fell down a hole and lost my phone. So all the old videos, everything I've got that's on YouTube right now, they've all gone. They were on the phone, stored away. The new Darwin video that was ready to go went, and all the filming for that day completely out the window. I tried to have a quick look for it, but we just needed to get off them moors. You know what I mean? It was that serious. We had to really rush and hurry. Um, so we got back to a stile. We found a stile that took you back to the trig point, but from where we were, it was a mile back to the trig point, and then a mile and a half to an old farmhouse. So John went there. The guy who lived there kindly gave him a flask of water, and he even said, "There's no chance of getting off there. There's no roads, there's no paths. I can't even get like a quad up there or anything to come and get you." Even like the farmers don't put sheep on there because they can't get on. It's completely abandoned, you know. Uh, so that's how bleak it was. And I won't underestimate it again. I really want to go back and get this video because the filming was spot on. I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but it was probably one of the best pieces of film I've probably done so far, and I was so proud of it. I was walking back through the footage, and then we set off. But then I ultimately lost my phone, and it's probably still up there right now. I'm on a new phone now. I just can't bring it in me to go back and find it, go back and look for it, because I know I have to walk through all that crap again. But anyway, we've got a new phone. We're back. We're going to start making videos again. Thank you for the new subscribers that are subscribing without me even putting any new content on. And thanks for my old subscribers for sticking around and leaving me comments. Yeah. So, like I said, we're in the lakes this week. I'm going to go home now and pack my camping gear. And we're going to stay in a little bothy. And I'll try and bring you that for the weekend. I might upload it maybe Thursday. I've got a week off, so we'll be digging as well. And I've done a few digs in between. I'm going to make a little video on my new collection. It's still the Burnley stuff, but we've had some nice additions to it. I dug a pot lid the other day, unrecorded in the pot lid Bible. So it's a complete, for now, it's one of a kind. It's a one-off. No one's ever dug another, and no one's really ever seen this one. You know, I was talking to Billy, my mate, talking to some experts, and they're saying, yeah, we've never seen it before. So it's very rare pot lid from Burnley, the Lancashire Drug Company. So I'm having that repaired, and I'll show you that soon. Or I might show you when I get home, actually. I'll film it and do whatever. So yeah, just a quick update to let you know that we're still here, we're still around. I'm still making videos.